John W. Smith is recognized as the greatest wrestler in American history. A two-time Olympic champion, winning gold in Seoul, South Korea in 1988 and again in 1992 in Barcelona, Spain. And six-time world champion, Smith has been honored with nearly every award in his sport. The FILA Award named him the best technical wrestler in the world, and he was the first wrestler to receive the coveted James E. Sullivan Award, given to one outstanding amateur athlete annually. His inductions include the National Wrestling Hall of Fame and the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame. And the OSU Division of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources named a new wheat variety in his honor, Smith's Gold. Smith credits his family for instilling his fierce competitive nature and drive.
Growing up in a family of 10, got to be competitive, got to be driven. You know, are you going to be the first one up to get a hot shower at 7 a.m., 6:30, whenever it is? You're going to be at dinner early so you can get a plate full of food. Are you going to fight for underwear, fight for a towel that's not wet, and on and on and on? Only can imagine. But through my family, you develop a level of competitiveness and being driven to accomplish things, you know. And for me, in the sport of wrestling, those carried over. And I think you got to be careful with some of that, right? I mean, there's times when I was training that didn't know what day it was. All I was focused on was winning, especially towards the end of my career. It almost was not healthy at times. So you got to keep that competitiveness, and you got to keep that drive that you have. You got to keep it in check, because it can get out of balance a little bit, and we forget the things that are important: your faith, your family, your close friends, and all of a sudden you haven't spoke to any of them in 3 months. So if there's one trait that's really done me some good and done me a little bit of harm, but I learned from that harm, it would be being competitive and very driven.
In 1992, Smith became head wrestling coach for his alma mater, Oklahoma State University. His coaching career has been as impressive as his wrestling career, winning his first of 5 NCAA championships within his first 2 years. His Cowboys have won 22 conference championships and 8 Big 12 championships. He has coached 5 Olympians, 32 NCAA individual champions, 142 All-Americans, and 123 individual conference champions. His Pokes competed in the first NCAA Division I international duel in Naples, Italy. At home and abroad, Coach Smith is always of interest to the local media. He is not only revered in the sport of wrestling, but collegiate and professional sports as a whole. His wrestlers never take for granted the impact he has on their lives on and off the mat. A zealous hunter and fisherman, Smith is a sportsman in its truest sense. Married to wife Toni since 1995, the couple share a love for the great outdoors. Together they have 5 children: Cecilia, Sam, Joe, Levi, and Isabel, and make their home on the family farm outside of Stillwater. The first wrestler to receive Oklahoma's highest honor, John W. Smith.